Ladies and gentlemen, we continue this evening's broadcast SC2 Improve Winter League Group C with Samsung Galaxy's Armani spawning as the Blue Zerg on the first map of the second series today, Alterzim Stronghold. His opponent is going to be none other than the very likable guy in the person of Dignitas's SeleCT, the teal Terran on the left in the bottom here. Team Dignitas has a lot of sponsors, oh my god.
Yeah, man, that's a crazy list of sponsors. Like, and like they're all pretty big as well if you think about it. Like, there's no kind of like guys that you look at you think like who are they? Like, what do they give them? Like a high five every now and then? Like, it's a pretty decent list of sponsors. Wow.
I mean, Sound Blaster, Multiplay, Twitch, QPad, what?
Yeah, I know. Dignitas, of course, pretty big in League of Legends as well, of course, and Dota 2, so they're a big multi-gaming team, and they have a lot of sponsors because of it.
What do you think we can expect of this match in terms of SeleCT? That's the thing that interests me the most, because not much is known about Armani from Samsung Galaxy, I'd say. It's just, you know, he is on the team, but I don't think I've seen him in any major competitions yet. I know he competes in some online tournaments, in Zotac Cups, which most of the Korean pros do when they do find the time and they want. But I'm more interested in SeleCT here because he's had a decently long hiatus from StarCraft 2. He's only started playing Heart of the Swarm a couple months ago, whereas it's been out for almost a year now. And how good his form is, do you think?
I think SeleCT's doing pretty good. I mean, he got back into WCS. He's in Premier League right now. He took down QXC 3-1 to get there in Challenger League. So had a pretty decent run through the bracket as well. You know, it wasn't the hardest of runs because he got to play in the regional qualifiers. So like where there's only players who live in America can play. So you know, it wasn't exactly the hardest of runs for him, but it's still pretty decent to get into Challenge, to get into Premier League, to get into Challenger League. And you know, QXC is no easy opponent nowadays. We've seen QXC has been one of the better North American pro players of recent times. His results have just continually improved, and you know, it was definitely not easy for SeleCT to get this far.
Well, speaking of QXC, I was thoroughly impressed. I mean, the guy must have been working pretty hard recently, because his performance just shot through the roof so quickly in such a short amount of time that I was really taken aback by how that guy is suddenly so good. I mean, he was very good in Wings of Liberty, right? And then he kind of fell off the radar and his skill kind of declined. He didn't have any major results. But right now he's playing so well. Now we have a little bit of a Reaper poke here from SeleCT, behind which he is getting the expansion. So nothing crazy actually coming out of SeleCT this first game. No command center first on this map, which we are so used to
seeing. Look at these Lings dying. 4, now 5. This Reaper's on low HP, he needs to get away from that Queen, but he does. Like, wow, that was absolutely crazy. And I mean, Armani just should have pulled back earlier. I mean, wait until his Queen's came out. That was a big mistake by him.
He should have definitely stayed on creep.
That hurt him quite a bit.
Because those are the links that he'll have to remake now. He could have been at 26 drones right now, but he's missing 3 of those. So, you know, that's not a very confident beginning there by Armani.
What do you actually think about opening Reaper on this map? Because I know it's the biggest map in the map pool. I know you know, Reapers let you scout, but do you not just think on this map you just go for something like really greedy?
I've seen Terrans going straight up mech on this map a lot of times. Like they'd get command center first, and they would get a Reaper sometimes, but I've seen them doing like mass Hellion drops into the Zerg bases and stuff, just due to the fact how greedy the Zergs tend to play on this map. And well, it's not like how greedy Zergs play on this map, it's how greedy some players choose to play on this map. So the Reaper is going to confirm one thing and one thing only right now, that there are no gases, no additional gases being taken in the main nor in the natural base. That was the whole point of this third poke by SeleCT. And he knows that a third base will be up for Armani shortly as a result of that, and he knows that there will be no roaches as well.
Yeah, we actually see a Banshee follow up here from Select. So he's just going to go Hellion Banshee opening and follow this up with a
Yeah.
free command center play. You know, most likely, highly doubt it'd be anything different. And
But
Select chasing
no
down
cloak.
these. Yeah, that's true. That's an interesting point, and you know, this could mean that he just decides not to. I mean, he's only on a single gas, so it's very easy for him to just not go into a mech play follow up and actually just go into barracks play. And he is going to go into bio. I've not an extra barracks here, so he's going to get this going pretty soon. And I mean, this overlord form only scouts that there's no cloak being researched. He scouts that Banshee's on the way. Well, and I guess he did as well, just scout extra barracks going down. So he knows exactly what this is. He knows exactly
Actually, I don't think. No, he did not see the additional barracks.
He saw building barracks. He saw building barracks. He did?
Yeah?
I swear down, he saw building
Oh,
barracks.
yeah.
Okay. You're getting confused because the other barracks is hidden because it was in the air when he died.
That's true. So the stim is on the way for Select. He's gonna be building medevacs shortly here as he adds on that reactor on that building. Now, meanwhile, the Hellions have been pushed back by Armani for now. The lair is just about to finish, and let's see what he tries to go for, because so far I'm not seeing any evolution chambers. I don't see any roach warrens. I don't see anything. So this is going to be all at once right now for Armani. So he's playing a dangerous game here a little bit, I'd say. Usually you see those evolution chambers come down slightly sooner before you queue up the before you queue up the lair.
He has basically gone for this faster lair play. So he's going to rush out this fight, and you know what? This works great against. Of course, it works great against Hellion Banshee because, you know, your anti-air is delayed by quite a bit, but as long as Select's not pursued properly, he should be fine anyway, because he's followed this up with barracks. You know, he's already producing 5 Marines at a time. He's already getting medevacs out. He's already going to have sims. So, like the very, very fast muta rushes that we saw kind of at the end of Wings of Liberty, which just killed Terrans because it would hit when they were still producing Banshees and so on.
But it's still pretty fast. I mean, it's also a good idea on this map, because this choke here into the main base is quite defensible. So until that time, the Terran player will get medevacs and drop capability. You can defend quite nicely, and you can actually have all of your army at the third base, and you don't have to care about your natural and your main as long as you let nothing up that ramp. So getting the faster mutas it actually kind of makes sense, and you can take care of the Banshee, and you can take care of the medevacs that will be in tow of this pressure. So it's a nice logic here from Armani. Notice the lack of Baneling Nest up until now. He really wants to get as many mutas out as fast as possible, I feel like. Oh, but he does get a surround on those Hellions almost. Oh, he does get 3 there.
He's gonna pick these off. There's no way these 2 Hellions. In fact, this is dead end over this way. Yeah, the rock's blocking it on. So just trying to get trade as best he can. But now these Lings are stuck, and that's actually kind of worrying because there's no Banelings at all here. So this is really good for Select right now. It's starting to push forward.
But the Banelingness has finished, so Armani does have the option of to start morphing in Banelings, and he is morphing 4 right now. But most of the time, he is focusing on muta production predominantly, and he's going to try and overwhelm his opponent for a certain period of time until Select will be able to stabilize. This will have one particular effect on the Terran player, that drop play will be a lot less seen with these quicker mutas, because he'll have to keep his Marines back home a little bit more to defend versus harassment, and it will make dropping a lot more dangerous with those with that mutaflog flying about. We have 10 mutas already, and it's 1240. So that's pretty good.
Coming to the third base, but Select's not being too greedy. He's got turrets in his natural. He's got turrets in his main. So the third base is actually the only place that Armani can really hit strongly, and that's exactly what he does. Now as he comes into the natural, he'll find the turret, and he won't be able to do too much damage. He'll pick off a few SCVs, and well, Select needs to be careful. He's flying all of his medevacs straight into that muta cloud, and that could huge. He boosts away just in time. So it's okay, he loses the gas here. Not the end of the world, he's lost a few SCVs. Most importantly for Armani, he's pulled Select back.
But the most important thing is Select is not attacking. During all of this that Armani is doing, this is the point of having those faster mutas. Select has to keep units at the third, he has to keep units at the natural, and all of this is allowing Armani the time to get that fourth base up very safely. He does not have to produce a very high amount of lings, but he did so anyways.
Coming in with a lot of Zerglings here. I don't know where the mines are for Select. They're just now burrowing in amongst this huge mix of Marines, and Banelings continue to come forward. Not a single mine has gone off yet, but Select will hold. But a few Banelings get in the mineral line and call off a fair few SCVs here. We just try and come back into this natural, but I'm not sure that this is the best of plans. 2 meters go down here.
He does not quite have enough mutas to one-shot turrets, but he will get that one down anyways. And now Select again will be forced to bring back all of his Marines if he does not want to lose this expansion, because there's no anti-area right now. That will leave his third base wildly exposed. What do we have in production for Armani? 14 more Lings and 5 mutas, and he's switching into Swarm Hosts? What?
Wow, interesting. I don't know, Bellinor, honestly, I do not know, but...
I don't know either.
Just look at the work he's killed in this game. 26 by Armani, and that's why he's got such lead here. And oh wow, there's a whole bunch of mines just in the bottom here, and they're just all going to get killed off. So I guess they were trying to catch mutas flying around, but they just die for no reason. And I mean, now Armani's just pulling back. He's going to regroup, morphing in some more Banelings. His 2-2 is about to finish here, and while he has been behind on the upgrades up until now he's finally going to be even, and Select once again moving across the map. And you know, you can never discount the efficiency of a Terran army. He actually finds some Banelings for free, but you know, his army's just not scary. 2 mines, 3 medevacs out of energy, and you know, Marines which can't even be healed up.
This is,
these mutas could maybe even take on the majority of this.
You know, I have a feeling that Armani is in such a good position with so many mutas and Lings and Banelings and such a strong economy, good upgrades, that he might be able to finish Select off with just a Ling Baneling muta without transitioning into anything else, and we can see him just ravaging the third base. The SCVs, there are 4 Banelings in the middle line. Boom! 35 workers killed already this game. There's the GG.
Wow. So Select really... I mean, I really do think he had a better start, but Armani just did what he needed to do with the Mutalisks. He bought himself time. He took good engagements. Select... I do think he was getting himself into a good position there, but in the end, it just was not enough.